Part A. Reading. Please read the sentences as you are instructed. Please read sentence 1. Now read sentence 2. Now please read sentence 3. Now read sentence 4. Now read sentence 5. Please read sentence 6. Now read sentence 7. Now read sentence 8. Part B. Repeat. Please repeat each sentence that you hear. For example, a voice says,
"Leave town on the next train."
and you say,
Leave town on the next train.
The reason is not at all clear to me.
Have you tried applying for a job?
It's good to be here again.
The next train is going into the city.
Are you planning to meet your wife at the airport?
System testing will begin in 2 months.
A light lunch will be served after the wedding. California will be the site of next year's convention.
There's a $10 service charge for refund requests.
One play was a tragedy, the other a comedy.
It should take 6 months to complete construction of the new office.
I'm sorry to have to tell you that this watch can't be repaired.
Since you left for lunch, the phone hasn't stopped ringing.
If no lamp is handy, we'll have to use a candle.
Isn't she the girl we saw at the market selling flowers?
Part C. Questions. Now, please just give a simple answer to the questions. For example, a voice says,
"Would you get water from a bottle or a newspaper?"
and you say,
A bottle.
or
From a bottle.
What instrument records how hot it is outside?
What does ice turn into when it melts?
Which part of your body do you use for smelling?
After a shower, would a person use a towel or a rug to dry off?
Is a chimney above or below a house?
Are you more likely to find a copy machine at the park or in an office?
Would you go to the North Pole in search of snow or sand?
How many hours are there in half a day?
Amelia can't make it to her appointment. Should she cancel it or laugh at it?
Do you drink a hot dog or eat it?
The change is very minor. Is it meaningful or insignificant? Brandon was glad to hear the news. Was he pleased or unhappy?
If a child is thirsty, would you give him a drink or a bath?
Would you find flowers in a radio or in a garden?
Who performs in a play, the director or the cast? How many moons does the Earth have?
Harold arrived at 11:45 for an appointment at noon. How early was he?
If I delete a file, do I erase it or print it?
Kristen is expecting a letter. Should she look for it in the mailbox or the refrigerator?
Do people usually take baths in tubs or in boxes?
Leaves are falling from the trees. What season is it?
Her gambling was excessive. Did she do it too often or too infrequently?
Part D. Sentence builds. Now please rearrange the word groups into a sentence. For example, a voice says,
Was reading. My mother. Her favorite magazine.
and you say,
My mother was reading her favorite magazine.
A promotion. Last month. I was offered. Honest politicians. Need. We. To school. Walked slowly. Mary. To park his car. My friend George. Had left. The green ones.
than the blue ones, are more expensive. Someone should, with her homework, help Sandy. Earl, applied. They burned the leaves as they could, as carefully. Sign up. When fewer than 12, the cost will increase. Often happened. Such accidents. Late at night.
Part E. Story Retellings. You will hear a short story. You will have 30 seconds to retell the story. Try to retell as much of the story as you can, including the situation, characters, actions, and ending.
It was a beautiful day for a picnic in the park. The Wilson family packed their car and drove to the park. They found a sunny spot in the park and unloaded their car. After they set the table with plates and cups, they realized that they had forgotten to bring the food.
Two friends named Nicole and Kristen went out on a long walk in the woods together. When they reached a small stream, they saw a dog standing in it. The dog was all wet and looked lost. Nicole and Kristen took the dog with them. When they got back to the parking lot, they found his owner. He was very happy to have his dog again.
It was a sunny day, and two friends went out on the lake in a small boat. They were only out a short while when dark clouds started to roll in. They returned the boat to the shore as fast as they could. Unfortunately, they were soaking wet by the time they returned to their cabin.
Part F. Open questions. You will hear a question, and then you will have 40 seconds to answer the question.
Do you think that an only child has more problems getting along with other children in school? Why or why not? In some countries, all adults in the family work outside the home, and children are often cared for by people who are not in their family. Do you think that this situation makes children more independent? Please give reasons for your answer.
Congratulations! You have completed the test. Thank you.